This is so cool, by the way, that you guys are here. This is really, really exciting.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's a decision by the director. to
Yes.
have us here, yeah.
So I read some of the notes about you guys, which was very fascinating. And your background is in the FBI.
Yes.
And did you work with Anonymous?
Yeah, I was involved for a number of years.
And how was your work for the FBI? What kind of focus did you have there?
Was in cybercrime, specifically in investigating cyber intrusions, which is what this film is about. So
So what do you think is the biggest threat right now?
I think the biggest threat's the FBI, the NSA, and their counterparts in foreign governments. I mean, these are all essentially, companies, right, that try to justify their budgets in various ways, often by scaremongering. And with virtual impunity, will launch exactly the same kinds of assaults that they'll lock people up for decades for.
Well, I obviously disagree with that. I don't think that the government's the worst entity in the world. I mean, there's plenty of criminals out there, and there are plenty of unscrupulous people out there who are launching attacks, real attacks that we see all the time. And, understandably, security and privacy are opposite ends of the same spectrum, right? So there's always going to be in a democracy, I would hope, a healthy debate between what the government needs to do to protect us and, the rights of citizens. So.
Yeah, and you can find that debate right here.
Different. Yeah.
Let's start the debate.
5 minutes. Yeah.
So how can we, as normal people, how can we protect ourselves from these things happening? I got my credit card copied and stolen and hacked, things like that, small things like that.
Yeah, I mean, we have been saying, of course, like ground zero is to, use strong passwords, long passwords, different passwords for every site that you visit. But I think more generally than that, I think it's important that, all of us as consumers demand, security as a priority from the companies that we do business with. Too much the MO is breaches happen and we'll put out the fires and then we'll keep going, but we don't make it a forward priority.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think we should vote with our dollars and with our participation, right? So when we, when certain entities that we deal with, are proven to not have good security, we should probably move to ones that do have good security and incentivize institutions and organizations and companies to provide good security for their customers.
And you have a very interesting OkCupid story. Can you tell us this story, please?
Yeah, sure. I hacked a dating website, OkCupid, and made myself the most popular male profile in Los Angeles for a period of about 3 months. And, ended up meeting my fiance that way.
Wow, that's so cool. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thanks.